I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm going to refer to this next match that we talked about as Jack Perry versus Matt Hardy. So they're trying to go away from the Jungle Boy name. I'm trying to acknowledge it, but it feels weird. He's still Jungle Boy and forever will be.
He's Jungle Boy in our hearts.
Up against Matt Hardy, coming out with Ethan Page, who we got to see last Saturday night. In the community post, you can see I got a picture with him. I was cheesing so hard, fanboying.
Hey.
So
the fanboys gotta have their time, man.
The heels did the heel things. Ethan Page was involved. Eventually, Hook came out, took care of it, even the odds, and Jungle Boy was actually able to get the win after over Matt Hardy. Kind of exactly what you would expect to happen, right?
Right. Definitely what we'd expect to happen here.
But building up on the 4 promo situation, or the 4 pillar situation, during the course of this match, we actually saw Darby watching the match. We saw Sammy watching the match. Well, we got MJF after the match.
Mm-hmm. So apparently he was watching the match too.
Mm-hmm. He talks about MJF or Jungle Boy being right that his job is a joke. All he does, he barely wrestles, he obliterates the fans, and he picks up fat paychecks.
I mean, when you put it that way, yeah, his job is kind of a joke. That's pretty damn good. I would like a job like that.
That'd be amazing. But then,
I mean, he's also got this busted up eyeball that he's had for like a month now, though, too.
So after that's when he starts to actually give Jungle Boy a lot of respect, right? He kind of goes back over Jungle Boy's promo about how you're right, our careers went different ways. I thought we were gonna scratch and claw, be the future, blah blah blah. He said, but the people never even said thank you for all of that. Then the fans start going crazy. He's like, it's too late. I'm like, he's actually making pretty like. He's putting him over respectfully, but he's still kind of being a heel, and it was working pretty well. Like I like this whole promo back and forth between them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that they were playing into that there's like a decent history between the two of them. Like they want people to know why this is important.
Yeah, he's like, Jungle Boy, you have every right to be pissed, but not pissed at MJF. Be mad at yourself. Says he even shook his hand after their double nothing match. But that's when Jack Perry ends up on the mic eventually, and he says, "You're right. Like, what your advice to me was nice guys finish last." That was the last of my notes, so I have to go off memory and work with you on this part.
Yeah. His advice to him was nice guys. Yeah, and then he did the sorry. He did the whole babyface thing of I'm gonna make it on my own. I'm gonna do it my way. And I'm gonna be able to wake up and look at myself in the mirror.
Mm-hmm. Because like MJF even points out that, Jungle Boy kept going. He hooked up with that's bad use of words, but he ran with Marco Stunted Height or whatever he said. Luchasaurus. Then it was Christian KJ pointing out how bad of a decision that would be. So, like, it was playing up pretty well. But the best part about this whole thing, you know what? Screw it. I'm putting this as my hit of the night just because it amazed me. It fucking amazed me. Okay. Jungle Boy cut a pretty solid promo, right? It was actually pretty good. MJF went totally fucking meta with it. Like, he knew this, like, the whole plan and everything. He congratulated him on him being finally able to talk and finally doing a good promo. And it just started cracking me up because if you're like me and a lot of other people watch at home, that was my first thoughts too. I'm like, dang, Jungle Boy can actually talk tonight.
Yeah, that was the first good promo from Jungle Boy that I saw, or in my memory. Definitely his strongest and the first one that's gonna stick with me a little bit, because his promo was so good that MJF had to cut low. It was like, oh yeah, and I talked to Anna J, and she says that you don't got it between the legs.
Yeah, you called him weak mentally, physically, and between the knees.
Yeah, yeah, there we go. And between the knees. And then, of course, that makes Jungle Boy attack him because,
Hmm.
yeah, you know.
You know what? We talked about this recently. We hadn't seen Anna and Ty on TV together in a while, like they had been, right?
Right.
Is this something that's gonna get her involved, and maybe they're done with them being together, and Anna Jay will end up being there with Jack at some point? Like you bring her name up, it's
Maybe.
kind of hard to let her be a heel after that, unless she was to like split from Jungle Boy in story.
Yeah, because she kind of hasn't been around JAS in a long time either. Hmm. Yeah, they could just, as you don't really need to do too much of a story to the split. Just be like, yeah, she left JAS and she's just hanging with her boyfriend, like what young people do.
Like, because at this point, literally, all you have to do is have MJF like beat Jungle Boy to a pulp one day in a brawl or something like that, and Anna Jay come check on Jungle Boy.
Yeah, yeah,
It was just
that
my
would be.
thought since she hasn't been around for a while.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, that would be. I don't know. I think that would make sense if she just came back and scrapped her whole "I'm choking everyone out" I, thing. Maybe because I don't want to see her do the "I'm choking everyone out" thing anymore. But
Make Jungle Boy deal with her being crazy. And that's her
yeah,
promo segments is that she's losing her mind.
yeah, she's a little crazy. She was hanging with the JAS.